like once he starts doing that, you're like 3 hits tops from killing him.
Fake Ganon, get out of this.
This is really you know, I almost feel bad for this thing.
You did quite well. I'm gaining slight skill. Yeah, slight skill that took your ass out.
No, you didn't.
No. This is Ganon talking.
Oh, no. Only my Phantom. It would be so easy. We won't play tennis.
What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions.
Oh,
That's cold, son. And then his horse is trapped in a painting. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
The horse went back into the painting. You don't see
that was a Phantom horse.
You don't.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah, but still, it's trapped in the fucking painting world.
I've played Oblivion. The painting world was kind of fun. I got painted troll fat.
You know, I'm not far enough in the game to understand what you're saying. So
there's a magical paintbrush that is in Oblivion, and the guy is painter. This famous painter paints paintings from the inside to make them super detailed, and then he gets stuck in there because a thief came in and stole his magical paintbrush, and you have to go in there to save him because the paint was still wet. And there's trolls in there. And it's painted troll fat. It's a very special.
Oh yeah, this is a thing.
Oh, are they gonna age me by 7 years again? And I'll be able to drink.
God, fuck that idea. That would suck.
Went from a kid to.
Just by the way, you're gonna gain 45 years in the course of this game.
Oh, geez, Sage of the Forest! Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I bet one of those rock people are a sage of something, and that lady. Fish lady's the sage of the other thing.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or maybe it's all people you've never met before.
Except we met her, so your logic falls flat.
Oh, the rest of them, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you don't know. I mean, there's another guy you never heard of before.
Which one?
Rauru. The monk who was watching you creepily for 7 years.
Yeah, did you ever see him before?
Yeah. He was
Where?
in the background of every single photograph.
You know, the worst part is you had seen him before.
Yeah.
This is stuff that you won't ever find out about, but that
never
dude,
say it.
That guy, the guy who was there before, he's the owl.
Oh, the owl! Don't wake the dreamfish.
Oh God, that would have been a fucking swerve. So sorry is Spock. Is what I'm getting here, right?
Okay.
Wait, what?
The last thing she says, "Sorry will always be."
Is she dead?
Yes, probably.
I said we weren't going to talk about that.
Well, I mean,
is that a new tree that's gonna have a mouth?
BAM!
Oh my God!
I live where my roots are.
Does that tree have a tree? No.
I breathe here. I'll breathe.
That tree is eating part of itself. It looks like it has that leaf coming out of the mouth like farmers do.
He does.
Oh man, see, Zach doesn't get that.
I know.
It's unfortunate. Later, I'll show you later.
As you know, broke the curse on.
Actually, that's old enough now. I don't think anybody will get that who watches.
Probably
this.
not.
That's like a good what?
Well,
9
you know,
years old?
I kind of hope they do.
Because our demographic skews at about 7.
I kind of hope that they do get that, but that's only because I want that shit to live on.
Yeah.
So another bit of lore: the overwhelming likelihood is that this is the same Deku tree that's in the
Wind Waker.
That little guy.
Yeah.
So he grows big and strong.
Well, since you already mentioned Sari's dead, should we mention the other part?
Well, okay. Well, no, not yet. Not yet. Basically,
we don't know
the idea
she's
is
dead, but she's not alive.
there are hints dropped later in the game with other characters that show up in that position that suggest that everyone who makes it to that position is there because they did not survive.
Yeah.
Like, it suggests that because they suggest they are awakened as sages.
Yeah.
But I feel like an equally accurate term would be reborn.
And every single time you see one of them, like before they become a sage, it seems to be a very dire situation.
And they go off and do some crazy shit.
In the dungeons.
And the next time you see them is there.
Yeah. And they never... And then at the very end of the game, they're around other people, but nobody seems to see them.
Well, they're not actually around other people.
They're Patrick Swayze.
No, they're up on top of...
The big party, but the thing is...
They're up on top of the party. They're away from it.
Still.
I mean, yeah, if they would have seen it, it would have been like, hey, that's a bunch of weird glowing balls going...
Yeah.
But anyway. Oh, yeah, by the way, backstory that you're probably not paying attention to, Link's not actually a good killer. Shock and fucking awe.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the... Oh, he
it's
has
a Hylian!
Yeah,
well,
he's,
the
he's a
karaoke
Hylian.
is,
Also, he didn't turn into a Stalfos.
yes.
That seems to be the bigger. Or no, I'm sorry. It's non-forest children become Stalfos, isn't that it? People who aren't from the forest. It's just the forest kids die if they leave the forest. Or something.
Yeah.
Though something that was pointed out to me, it's entirely possible that they're not actually going to die if they leave the forest. That the Deku Tree is like, you guys are kind of innocent and would probably die.
Yeah.
So it's not safe out there because you'll get attacked and killed. Because otherwise,
Like the
Yes.
they condemn themselves to death.
So they don't have their own like Rumskeller or whatever that is.
What the hell did you just say?
What?
Rumsfeld?
No, they're
The
Amish.
devil?
Don't just
I
imagine
think it's
a
called like
Kokiri version of
Rumskeller or
Donald Trump.
Rum something or other. The Amish, you get to spend like 6 months
Oh,
outside the Amish
yeah.
community.
That thing. No.
No, because
Basically, the Deku Tree said, if you leave, you die.
And the thing is, like, Link's been here from an infant, and these, the Kokiri,
They never leave.
the Kurokis.
Yeah, they never leave.
They never
They've
go
never,
to that
and the thing
town?
is, they're like, oh, you're not one, you're weird and whatnot. They never mention like, oh, you were a baby at one point, and we never have been, and what's up with that? That's a conversation that's never had.
Like I said, they're not the brightest.
No.
That's why they stay in the forest.
Yeah,
Yes.
because the Deku Tree is like, it's probably safe.
Yeah. And this would probably be a good stopping
Well,
point.
I mean, unless we want to keep going, because
What's the recording time at?
about a minute 20, hour 20. Jesus Christ.
But
Yeah,
I think
that's
this
3
is
videos.
Probably time
4.
to go.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah,
that time.
it's food time. It's 7
time
o'clock.
to eat
I thought it
this
was already
tree.
about hold up though. Let me see where you're at.
That just
no,
cuts
you know
right
what?
through him.
You know what? While you're here, since we can do that,
Oh, I'm here.
reset the game, save and reset. Yeah, and then quit. Oh, you can't quit. Shit.
You actually physically
You
have to reset.
die.
Or physically reset.
Yeah.
Like, machine.
Yeah, you could reset. You want me to do that? Yeah, let's do that really quick. Because there's one more thing we
I
can
was
do.
shrugging my shoulders.
You can go back in time!
Yeah, there's one more thing we can do.
Well, he did have the Song of
hold
Time.
up.
He could have just warped there. No, he didn't. He gets it now.
I'm here.
Turn around. Go through the door. Sorry about that. I had to check to make sure the recording was still working
And
because
also shake the entire building.
we're recording through basically what amounts to the shittiest piece of shit recording capture device that exists. So,
The most popular X-Men is all I'll say.
Other sages. who
yes,
need
that's
your
right. We're
help.
recording through the Jubilee.
More powerful.
Over mountains,
Underwater.
and even through time.
Oh!
And space.
By the way, again, all of those are literal. Yes, return the Master Sword to the pedestal that has no hole for the sword.
It's magic.
But no,
It's like a sponge.
yeah. So we're recording through a shitty capture device that it took me an hour to set up before we could play
Again.
because it randomly decided it didn't want to record audio.
For reasons.
Basically, if we had basically my next major plan is to figure out a way to convert this signal into
Beep boop, beep boop, beep beep.
I'm thinking about Alright, so can you play it with the guide?
Do you want me to get it wrong on purpose?
No.
You
This song is
can.
actually really easy.
Yeah.
You say that.
Bordello of Fire is my favorite. Or Borlo, or...
The Bolero of Fire?
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Really good. They're all good. I think
Oh, yeah, they are all
Requiem
good.
of Spirit probably up there as well. But my next major
magic
goal
ocarina.
my next major goal is to figure out how to turn this red white
Red, white, and
Yellow.
blue.
America!
the red, white, and yellow signal into a component signal.
Okay.
Because if I can do that, then we can use my spare set of component cables and use my recording device.
Instead of the dazzle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're using?
Now,
Such a piece of
speaking
shit.
of it, most useless mutant.
Oh, and that thing
What's
happens.
She
When Sheik
disappeared.
throws the thing in there, it just
I'm her friend. Why did she have to go away like not a friend?
You know, because
Ninjas.
you don't know who Sheik is at this point.
Ninjas is the main reason.
I know you do, but you know you're not supposed
Put
to.
in the sword back.
You're not supposed to, so it's the air of mystery.
Actually, Zach, do
The
you
worst
know?
mutant?
Yeah,
The what?
I know about that.
We talked
Oh,
about that.
I didn't remember.
No, we had talked about it before we started.
Damn it! Come on.
Oh god, that would be a weird game. So you're a kid now.
Echidna?
Yes, you're an echidna. You
Do
are
you not
Knuckles.
do you not see your red fur and white boots?
Where's the fur pile of the female echidnas where all the gang sex happens?
I hate you. But,
Look it up, folks. You're welcome.
Or don't. I mean, I'll be the don't Google this for your own sanity person on that one.
Why? It's not you.
Yeah, but I feel like there has to be a line wrong somewhere.
Right after the echidna fur pile.
All right, so we're gonna cut the recording here, and then
We'll see ya.
you guys
And
next time.
the
With the
goal is to
question-
maybe for me to pick up some Skulltulas and heart pieces on the
Not
way.
yet.
Yeah.
Well, we went back. No, I'm just gonna get caught up to where you're at. I'm not gonna get everything.
No.
I can't see you shaking
You
your
gotta
head.
do that in a big run when you get near the end.
Well, the idea is to have it recorded, and then
Yeah.
keep the footage, and then at the end of it, fuck it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.